At the beginning of our story, we are shown a scene of an island in the middle of the sea, and this is Here's Academy Island. And in the middle of this island, on the peak, is Here's Academy, and our main character, Abe Harawa, has come to this island, of hereby becoming a teacher in the academy because the children in the previous school, where he went as a teacher, troubled Haruaki a lot. Although Haruaki is a very timid person, and he spent the whole last year in this way, scared in his room. But Haruzi has come to the academy on this island with a dream of becoming a great teacher, and the uniforms of the children of this academy are also very good, old-fashioned. After this, Haruaki reaches the academy, and he is surprised to see how big the building of this academy is. The school is very high, and suddenly a person appears behind Haruaki, and he gets scared, but it is the principal of the school. Haruaki says thank you for hiring me, to which the principal says we needed a teacher like you. And this thing, hearing this, Hawa gets emotional. After this, the principal brings Hawa to the class in which he is supposed to teach. Hawa opens the door of this classroom and goes with a new hope that I will become an excellent teacher. But the children of the classroom, Hawa's eyes are wide open after seeing them. There are only ghosts in his entire classroom, and seeing them, he immediately closes the classroom door out of fear and tells the principal that there are very strange children in the classroom. They are all ghosts. What type of school is this? The principal says that only ghosts study in our Here's Academy, and on hearing this, Hawa gets scared and starts running away. But then the principal appears from the ground in front of Hawa, and after that later, wherever Haruaki goes, the principal comes to him because he is also a ghost, and he holds Haruaki's hand and tells him to go back to his classroom. But then suddenly something very strange happens, as if a spell is cast. Hawa gets cast, and because of that, principal has to leave Hawa. But after this principal, Hawa, they start pushing Waki into the classroom with the help of a stick, and eventually, despite not wanting to, he enters Hawa's classroom. But on seeing the children present in the classroom, he gets scared and hides under the table. And after a lot of time passes, he comes out of the classroom. Even after that, he does not come out from there. These children also think that maybe he is dead. After which a boy Haru comes to Aki and says, "Why are you so scared of us? We are not going to eat you." Hawa tells him that he is stuck here too, to which he is unable to get out. So now this boy takes Haruaki's hand and takes her out from there. But as soon as he touches Haruaki, all the clothes of Haruaki get torn, which everyone present in the class sees. The girls start shouting, save me," after which another small child comes and tells them that teacher, this Maiko, is a Yakuza Ogami who brings bad luck to humans. Poor Haru happened to have bad luck. That's why the principal present outside the classroom, they call Hava out and say that being a teacher, you are scared of the children. He says that I am not scared of the children, but of these ghosts. Now, on hearing this, the principal gives Haruaki the Yokai Encyclopedia and also the Encyclopedia of Beautiful Uniforms, and here Haru melts. The principal says that if Haru wants to teach in this school, then if he continues, the encyclopedia will be his, and in the future, the principal can give even better books to Haruaki. Now, on hearing this, Haruaki's happiness knows no bounds. He comes to the classroom and introduces himself to all the children. "Hello, I am Hawa's Abe. I am a human." But the children don't care whether Haruaki is there or not. After this, Haruaki starts taking attendance. First this boy, and his face is mostly missing. Then this girl, who actually there is a skeleton ghost. After that, this boy, and finally comes this Maiko. but when it is his turn to take attendance. He totally ignores Hawaki, after which comes the turn of a boy named Kataha, but at this time, he has gone to Hawaii for his sister's wedding, and this gentleman tells this to Hawaki. The younger but unique Mame Kichi starts talking friendly with Mame Kichi and Hawaki, but then Kata enters the classroom, who has just returned from Hawaii. Has arrived, and he has brought a very big gift for Mommy guys and chocolates for the rest of the class, but then he introduces himself to Harawa, saying, "I am your new classroom teacher, and I am a human being." On hearing this, Kata gives Harawa box of chocolates. He hits Ki in the mouth. And this happened because Kata loved his elder sister very much, and his sister married a human, due to which Kata hates humans. After this, Taruhawa hits Ki in the mouth. I start throwing mud balls at him, and then he creates a swamp and throws Hawaki into it. Haruaki comes out and says, "What have I done to you?" Kata says, "We are yokai, and we are just showing you our magic, and if you don't like it, if you want, then leave this school." Haru tells that even if he wants to go, he can't go to a human school because every 3 days, goon-type kids come to trouble him. To date, Haruki doesn't have any friends. It was Haruwa's childhood dream to become a teacher, but even after coming to this school, nothing changed. And after listening to these sad words of Haruwa, these children do not care at all. After which Haruwa starts taking attendance again. But what happened was that a girl named Jashki did not come to school. Mame Kichi tells her that Jashki never comes to school. Now, on hearing this, Haruaki gets worried because tomorrow there is going to be a photo shoot of their class, in which Jashki is also going to be present. It is very important. That is why we see that Haruwa's father starts going towards Shiki's room in the girls' dorm to convince her, followed by Maiko and Mame Kichi, as they both felt that Haruwa's room in the girls' dorm. I will go there and do some pervert act, and these two will keep an eye on Haruwa. The girls have said this, but Haruki says that it is very important for Yashiki to come to school, otherwise he will miss his studies. But friends, the real thing is something else. Yashiki is such a yokai who brings good luck to humans, so if when she comes to school, Haruaki's luck will improve a little bit. And after this, Haruaki starts researching about Yashiki, seeing which both of them feel that there is something fishy. Seeing the yokai dictionary in Hawaki's hand, Mame Kichi, he asks, "What has been mentioned about me in this?" Friends, Mame Kichi is this kind of yokai. Such yokai are very small, and they can change their form by doing 1 or 2 actions, knowing which the expressions of these 3 are like this. Looking at the encyclopedia, Mame Kichi, he tells that, hey, this encyclopedia is very old. The methods of transformation have changed now. No actions are required. Whatever you hear these 2 are thinking, then actions would have to be done in the earlier times. But friends, the surprising thing is that in this encyclopedia, nothing is written in the dictionary about the species of Maiko or what kind of yokai they are. However, after this, all 3 of them come to Shiki's house in the girls' dorm. But even after ringing the doorbell, there is no response from inside. That's why Mommy Keiichi comes up with an idea and uses his magic to transform into a slime by placing a membrane over his head, and then tries to enter the room through the door lock. But Yashiki casts a spell on the door, due to which the poor guy starts getting a shock, and because of the shock, the poor Mame's Kai comes back to its original form. Then Haruaki gets a note from inside the room saying, "Go away from here quickly, or else I will kill you. I will create a social media account in the name of I will do all illegal work, and your name will be used." But Haruwa is not scared of this threat. But then Mommy Keys gets a message from Kata in which it was written on the social media account, of girls drum that I am alone at home and no teacher is trying to enter my room. After which Haru starts saying to Aki Yashiki that please open the door. And as soon as he says this, the star spell is cast on the door again like before, and then the pieces of the door fly away, which everyone sees. They were surprised that, hey, he just came, but then these three come inside. But as soon as Hawaki comes inside, Yashiki starts getting angry at them. Friends, Yashiki is playing video games, and she always keeps playing video games day and night. But then suddenly she gets surprised to see that how did you three come to my room? But then MAM Kichi says that, hey, this game was recommended to you by Kotara, right, friends? After Kotara suggested this game, Goshiki got addicted to this game. And she kept playing this game day and night, and she even stopped coming to school. Hearing this, a voice comes from the heart of all three saying, hey, Sister Cho. But after this, Ruakija explains to Shiki that he started coming to school again. I am sure that if you come to school, you will just like this game. There are interesting things in this game too which you will be able to enjoy, but Hawaki doesn't realize what he is getting his head into. Now before Hawaki can clear this misunderstanding, she kicks him. After which MAM Kichi explains to Shiki that Haru is a very good boy, and you should come to school now. And after this, Harubaki also comes and explains to him that this is the time for you to study. If you want to play games, then you should go to college, come and do all this. At this time, you should come to school wearing your beautiful uniform. You are very cut. Your uniform will look very nice on you. Now, hearing this, Josh gets shy. Now the next day, Hawa gets happy with this that Yashiki had told her yesterday, that she will come to school from today. But on the other hand, Miko hears the teachers talking to the principal. Both of them ask who is this Haru's Abe and how do you know his family. The principal tells that about it is 1,000 years old when yokai became a problem for humans. They used to trouble them. At that time, there was a very powerful person who could easily kill any person. But in today's time, humans have progressed a lot, and even these people have started living in peace now, and that person is not able to control his anger. Haruaki's family is the descendant of this great man in the present times. And Haruaki has inherited the powers of his family. And even though Haruaki may be very weak, in the eyes of humans, he is very powerful for us yokai. And Hawaki has been called to this school for a purpose. Now the only delay is how much time it takes to accomplish that purpose. Hearing this, Maiko understands how the door of Josh's room was broken. That is Haruaki's ego on the other hand. When Haruaki was going towards the classroom, he collided with Mame's thing due to which Haruaki's books fell down. Then Maiko also came there and both of them saw this cultured book with Haruaki. Let's see this from Main Kichi's eyes in this. Haru's respect for Aki increases even more. But Maiko, who is a child, calls Hawaki a pervert, not understanding. But then Joshiki enters, after which Joshiki enters the classroom. Haru's respect for Aki increases even more, but Maiko, who is a child, calls Hawaki a pervert, not understanding. But then Joshiki enters the classroom, after which Shiki enters the classroom. Haru's respect for Hawaki increases. His uniform looked very nice, but then he sees that Yashiki has come wearing school pants. He explains to her that wearing pants under the skirt is against the school rules. And then Miko says that Haru's uniform looks good. He has an attachment with her. After which all the girls in the class start looking at him with a very strange look. How can poor Haru bear so much pain? But then Kataha comes to Hawaki and apologizes to her because he did not behave well with Hawaki. Yesterday, and thank you for bringing Yashiki back to school. Seeing which Haruaki also becomes happy, after which she takes a photo of the whole class together. Haruaki becomes very happy with this. Then Miko says that you did everything for this, worked hard for on hearing this. Haruaki could not believe his ears that Miko praised him. Then Makoto also says that yes, you just heard wrong. And then, due to a sudden slip, Haru's wife fell down. He falls on top. Look, brothers, Haruaki does not understand the fall of these two. That now that Jashi has come to school, why has my luck not improved? So then Yashiki comes to him and tells him that I am Ayashikawa Rashi. What we wear depends on whether we will be lucky or unlucky for others, and right now I am wearing this red jacket. Red means bad luck. The zodiac sign, which lives among humans wearing red clothes, is very harmful for humans. This brings bad luck to Haruaki, which means that now Haruaki will get bad luck because of two students in this school, and because of Makoto falling on her. That also happens to Haruaki. After which Mako then throws Haruaki face down on the ground. Now in the next scene we will see we see Waki, who was trying to climb a mountain with the help of a rope. Then another teacher tells him that you are about to reach, but Haruwa is very nervous while climbing such a high mountain. Now, in the next scene at night, these three teachers of Heki Academy are eating together at a stall. Then the teacher says that now we are going to teach together in school, so we should know each other well. My name is Mickey. I am happy to meet you. And even though I'm a knee-type Yokai, you don't have to be afraid of me, and sitting next to me is Hanataka, who is in charge of student discipline, and friends. We see that whenever Mickey senses tries to drink alcohol, when they do so, Hanataka snatches the wine glass from them, and when Mickey-sen tries to take it back, he drops it on the spot and tells Haruaki that we have to reach school early tomorrow. So we should go home now. Haruaki says that the physical exams are going to start from tomorrow. Yes, Hanataka says that tomorrow we have a lot of work to do, like getting the equipment ready, welcoming the doctors coming to the island, and many other things. Then Mickey says, but you take care of yourself, because every year at least one teacher goes to the hospital. He goes to Haruaki and gets scared after hearing this the next day. The children had come to Haruwaki's classroom wearing their gym uniforms, and here Haruaki is happy to see that despite being yokai, these children are like normal children. There were problems in gym classes. Some girls were worried about their weight. Some boys were worried about their height. But there were also one or two students who were worried about their yokai-specific issues. Sahara tries to sympathize with them. But after that, Nana Sassy comes to Haruaki and asks him to assist him in his eye exam, for which firstly Haruaki has to go to the audio-visual room. And after going there, call on this number. And when Haruaki asks him why, then Haru starts getting angry at Aki and says that you will know when you go there. After this, we are shown the eye examination room where Haruwa is checking the eyes of the children while talking to someone on the phone, and they are the 7 C's. A doctor from the bar was checking the eyes of the children from a distance to check that the eyes of the children are fine, and this boy can see very far. But still he is a little disappointed that his score has gone up by 0.5 since last year. He has come less, and after this, when Haru goes to tell Akihana Taka-sensei that the eye exam is over, then he gets angry at him that you are late. By the way, now there are special exams. You should present your classmate Kat and Tanik in the nurses' labs. Take them to Miki-sensei, after which Haruaki takes these two students of her class to nurses' labs. Music, I don't like their symptoms. Both of them are also very nervous. They both failed to get out of the cage. They also start trying outleave the students. They did not even spare the teachers. A sassy named Nezumi was also imprisoned in a cage because whether it is a student or a teacher, everyone will have to give these exams. Neju-sensei was also very nervous. But then Hanada-sensei passed by there. He says that even at this age you are afraid of injections. You should be ashamed. But then Mickey Sasai stops him and says, "Where are you going? You also have to give this test." After which we see Nana Sasai in his yokai form who was saying that I don't need injections, I'm completely healthy, and we are told that Nana's mother is a Kamaitachi type of yokai that bites humans using their sickle-shaped hands. Anyways, after that, me-sensei, she hands over all of them to the doctor. Poor fellows are all very scared. Then Nana-sensei says, "Miki-sensei, please return the OOO I gave you right now." But on hearing this, Miki-sensei gets angry, and then he signals something to this doctor, after which he says, "Oh yes, of course I will give them special chop-chop treatment hearing." Which all of them get scared now. After this comes the turn of giving them injection. First of all, it is Mame Kichi, who is given injection. Every Ki Sasai is holding him, but the poor fellow is very nervous. So Harawa Sasai talks to him and explains to him that this doesn't hurt at all, and taking advantage of this opportunity, this doctor tries to give an injection to Mommy Kichi, but Mommy fails. Due to Kichi's movement, the injection goes straight into Haruaki's skull, after which Harawa asks, "I got this injection. Now nothing will happen to me, right? Because I am a human being." The doctor says nothing will happen, but his expression is Harawa. This is enough to scare Ki, and if Harawa is feeling very scared, then why not Harawa get this injection? This is a new medicine that I have made. In the next scene, we see that this test is finally over, but everyone was in very bad condition. Now, in the next scene, Mickey Sasai Hawaki, he asks to take the measurement of this joint student. Standing in front of him, this boy is so tall that if he had just a little more, he would have touched the moon. Daidarabuji is a giant type yokai. People say that these yokai created big mountains and rivers here. Haruki says that why don't you or Nana-sensei take its measurement? But friends, I don't think that Nana-sensei is in a condition to do anything, so Haruaki says let's decide. With rock, paper, scissors as to who will take its measurement, he will take it, and the poor guy loses. And friends, a while back we saw that Haruaki is trying to climb a mountain, but in reality, it is not a mountain, but it is the same giant boy. As you can see yourself now, Haruaki that reaches his ears, but now cold winds were blowing here. Haruki himself is saved from falling, but his uniform encyclopedia falls down. And in order to catch it, Haruaki leaves his hand from the rope. And the poor guy himself is now in trouble. Haru starts falling down to walk. He thinks he is going to die. But then Maiko comes and saves Haruaki from falling, and we come to know that Maiko doesn't like giving this test, so he was sleeping on the head of this giant boy. After Harawa takes the measurement of this boy, who is 130 meters tall, hearing TH, the boy becomes happy that at last he has become bigger than the Yuku-Daibutsu statue. After this, Ki-sensei says that he is going to see the other students, so be careful while coming. Now listen to this, that he will have to get down himself. He says to Maiko, "Please let me down," but Maiko starts getting down, ignoring Haruaki. And then when Haruaki tries to get down, then it comes near the nose of this boy, because of which this boy sneezes. And because of this, the hair flies away. Poor fellow does not know where he went. In the evening, finally, this test got over. But then Mame Kichi comes and asks that I am not able to get Nana-sensei to notice it is said that. Even Harawa Sasei is not here. On the other hand, we see Both of them in the principal's office, where both of them are sitting on top of the principal. And here Maiko starts blaming Hawaii for everything, saying that you are the #1 villain, ho. Whenever you are around, bad things happen to me now. The damage that Hawaii did, he says, I will compensate for it with my salary, but the principal says it can't be replaced with the teacher's salary, so why no? You do any other work for me? And saying this, the principal starts laughing. In the next scene, we come to know that in return of money, the principal has asked Hawaii to clean the pool, and here we see that giant boy in a small form. And he apologizes to Harawaki that because of my sneezing you suffered that loss. And this boy's name is Harawaki, says it doesn't matter, but along with Harawaki, some other students also had to go. Some children, some are getting upset about this, and some are going to enjoy it because, brother, we are going to go to the pool because, till now, all these children used to do their swimming classes in the sea. But this year, the sea water has become too hot due to which a lot of Yumi Boju have come near the sea. Yumi Boju are such yokai who live in the sea. After this, all of them reach the place where their school pool is located. It looks like a cursed place. It does not need cleaning, but a full makeover. The pool is so dirty that I cannot even describe it. Seeing the water, the condition of the students also becomes bad, after which Maiko and Haru start mixing the water. Present in the pool in some different way. Don't know why. After this, Kota goes to take out this water, but then dirt appears on the floor. Because of this, his feet slip, and he falls straight into the pool. The water of this poisonous pool swallows up the stars, seeing which Harava as well as the students get scared. But then Kata comes out and nothing happens to him, because he is a mud yokai. But Kataha's entire life is destroyed after he falls into the poisonous water. Personality changes. Looking at it, it seems like he has become sweet. And if you are a boy and look at it carefully, then you too can start shivering just like me. And then this boy named Rensu started watering the stars again. After submerging him in the pool, he says that we should assume that the cat is dead. Agreeing with him, Hawa tells the children that let's drain out the water now. But Mommy Kichi, who was sitting near the pool, sees that in the pool some kappa come out and start pulling him into the water. Hey, you must have seen kappa in Shinchin. Kappa are such yokai who live in rivers or ponds, and they like to trouble others, as well as eat cucumber, after which all of them together call him Mankichi. They start trying to free him from all of them. Mankichi felt that if he goes into this water, his personality will change just like Kata, and then he asks for help from the Katas. And in the next moment, he turns into Mame. A kick in the kappa pulling Kichi it hits, and the pressure of this kick is very high. We see that the kappa flies and hits the wall, due to which there is an explosion. Then Maiko, who was looking like a monster before, becomes normal and asks, "Are you okay?" "Yes." "Isn't it Mankichi?" Mankichi comes and cries in Makato's lap. But then Kappa comes and says, "Do you think you are an idiot? We have been defeated." To which Aki Sammy says, "Who are you calling an idiot?" Kappa tells him that our master is inside this water, and in the next moment the water of the pool starts dispersing. And from inside the water a very huge fish in human form comes out. "Hello, guys. I am the master here, and if you want this to clean the water, first you have to defeat me, because this is our holy place, and we cannot do anything that touches or likes you coming here. Listen to this, your father will come in my cat avatar, and I will defeat you, you bastard fish." And to attack him, he jumps in, but the fish escapes him. Seeing this, Kensuke tries to go to help Aki Sammy, but she stops him. Seeing this, the fish says, "Don't be so impatient. You will also go into my valley." And after this, it attacks them. Haru,